Video's on.
Thank you. And I declare the third game of the night. Your game master is Miss Frenchie, Birdie is Miss Carrot. Please, everyone, go to sleep.
So you Miss Frenchie.
Play number one. Play number two. Play number three. Play number four. Play number five. Play number six. Play number seven. Play number eight. Play number nine. Play number 10. Please see what the city has meant for you. As the night grows darker and the music grows louder, only the Mafia Don wakes up and the vicious Mafia wakes up.
I thought this can't be true, cause you moved to West LA or New York or Santa Fe or wherever to get away from me. Oh, but that one night was more than just right. I didn't leave you, cause I was all through. Oh, I was overwhelmed and frankly scared as hell because I really fell for you. Oh, I swear to you, I'll be there for you. This is not a drive-by. Just a shy guy looking forward to a fly. Have to bring you home I love when you move me. Everything is groovy. They don't like it soon. The way you do me. Oh, I swear to you.
10 seconds.
For you. This is not a drive-by. On the upside, you were downward spiral. My love for you
Mafia,
was
please go
viral.
back to
And I
sleep.
loved you every mile you drove away.
The sheriff can
Now
greet
you
the
are
game master.
Let's skip to how you been and get down to the more than friends at last. Oh, but that one
Thank you,
night
Sheriff.
is still the highlight. I didn't need you.
Morning, everyone. All right, I made the stronger team to win. We start today's discussion with play number one. Miss Phoenix, you have 1 minute.
Morning everyone, my last favorite place where I can say still devastated about last game, but okay. There's not much that we can do, so please remember to use your time really wisely. Talk, even if you don't have anything to say, just do it. What about me? I'm house hunting. I have to move in like around a month.
We're gonna do split vote.
We're gonna do a split vote, so you nominate me. Yeah, he nominates me. Okay, I can explain you right now. So you nominate me. This birthday, what happened? We're gonna split. Why? Because now it's a different rule that Mama just had. So that gives me 30 seconds extra to speak because I'm the last one on the second day. So what we'll do, you nominate me right away. And she will ask me. It's a rule. You have to follow the rules. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. So no one is gonna be bored out. No one is gonna be bored out. Yeah.
Okay, your minute is up. Sorry, I got completely distracted.
No.
Play number two, Mr. Hamlock, your minute.
Yeah, I'm not going to play gamblers I don't know, so we'll just go around normally. It's not a problem with this. Why is this a big problem? Let's just go normally. I wasn't here for the rules. Why is this a drama? And one speech is fairly normal. how much I can say, and obviously it got a bit confusing at the end. The only thing I can say is, you know, Mafia probably trying to be a bit more sophisticated. There's a lot of abracadabra stuff like that going on. So something that red players can do is just keep your hands just like below the table, keep them hidden in neutral, and then people who are trying to signal to everyone else is going to become a lot more noticeable. If it's basic stuff like what or nominate or anything, but like there shouldn't be any reason people should be playing with this.
10 seconds.
You have to do it, but then I guess red team doesn't want to win, so I'll pass.
Thank you, Mr. Hamlock. Mr. Hartist, you have 1 minute.
Yeah, player number 1 is a little bit nervous. That's a little bit suspicious for me. That's why I'll put here. I don't know. You're why you're nervous. So maybe you're just because on your first play. So I don't know. You usually when you are red, you are more calm. So just I'm not going to say you are dark, but you are in a gray area for me. Player number 2, I like what you suggest because obviously you try to help red team. So for this turn, I will play with you, but no, I will hear your next speeches. And as I have time, so I explain you the split of the words. So it's the reason why we are doing this to allow her to speak another 30 seconds. It's artificial voting. Nobody going to vote out in this round.
Thank you, Mr. Hartist. Your minute is over. Miss Clue, you have 1 minute.
I nominate 1, so she has a chance to speak. That's the gist of it. I don't have much to go off. 1 speech, I'm getting there. Jeez, give me a second. 1 speech was a little slightly nervous, but that just could be me misinterpreting. 2, sorry, I don't know what that means. Like you were talking, I'll clarify after. Anyway, 2, you seem slightly less confident than usual, but it's probably because you're 2 as well and there's not much to go off. 2, you're more analytical, but you didn't have a chance to be when you were 1. You seem to be playing the same as you have played in the one time in the past that you weren't Mafia. And then I don't actually think I have too much else to say, so may the city win, pass.
Thank you, Miss Clue. Mr. Fox, you have 1 minute.
You didn't really give me much, but I feel more red from your speech than not. 2, I am unsure. I mean, we'll explain the rules to you and you'll have to play it, otherwise you're going to get voted out anyway, and it will be a pain, but I think your resistance to it is leaving me a bit in the dark side, but we'll see. We've still got another round. 3, I mean, I definitely felt better than the last rounds, or at least the first round, but I don't know if that's anything to go by, given what the first round brought us. 4, I don't have anything there, and I think you'll get the rules too, but we're going to be splitting the votes. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 will be voting for player number 1.
10
and then
seconds.
7, 8, 9, 10 and 1 will be playing for the second person nominated, give them an opportunity to speak, and then no one gets voted out.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Your minute is over. Mr. President, you have 1 minute.
I feel like I'm missing something because everyone's just laughing. But number 1, yeah, seems like you're nervous. Good luck house hunting. Yeah, should be easy because houses don't move. Number 2. I forgot what I was going to say. Number 3, your English was really good this round. Much better than the previous round. Number 4, good speech. Number 5, good explanation. What? Yeah, I guess so. We'll vote for number 1, and then, number 1 we nominate someone else, and
10
I
seconds.
will vote for like whoever she nominates, and that's it. End of story.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your minute is over. Mr. Rat, you have 1 minute.
So the ladies on the table are very animated because of the girls. But number 2, I think he's just tired, long day at work, so a bit more, sometimes he's a bit more happy, I don't know. But probably red. Number 1, speech was pretty neutral. Just said what was on your mind. Number 3, a bit more Mafia vibes, because I've seen you do a little bit of stuff. And I heard you talking about stuff earlier, so still greyish, but more Mafia. Number 5, red speech. Number 6, just better than you.
10 seconds.
Can't speak for them. 4, red.
Thank you, Mr. Raj. Your minute is over. Miss Reggie, you have 1 minute.
There were a lot of things going on, wasn't there, and signals and stuff like that, and wow. Okay, so this is my interpretation from what I've just had on the table. Number 1, I did like your speech. I like that you kind of thought about the split voting. So for me, that makes me more red because you could have just completely ignored it. So yeah, so basically, Adam, what is happening now is that number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! Oh, but it's like, but it's gonna happen anyway. I can't play with you just because like I do like your strategy, and I think you were hand in hand with number 3. So I'm gonna keep you in the grey zone for now. Number 4, I actually did really like your speech, and I will take what you said about hearing something. Yeah, about like So I will take that with some clarity, some food for thought.
10
number
seconds.
5, honestly, I didn't really listen to your speech. I'm so sorry. Number 6, you offered nothing. Like you gave a little bit more than.
And your minute is over. Thank you, Miss Reggie. Mr. Dramatic, you have 1 minute.
Yeah, I think let's just move on from the split vote. You can explain it at the time. I'm getting strange vibes from 2. It's hard to tell if this is a strategy or if it is just like, well, I don't understand what's going on and no one explained it, but and now you're scaring me, so staring too deeply into myself, so I don't think, 1 is neither red or dark, like I feel like you did have like a speech prepared that you thought about, so I'm thinking you were more red for me, and then it just got derailed, but that's fine. 3, I think, is fine so far. 4, yeah, no, I'm happy with 4. Happy with. You're ready to me. 5, I felt you were a little bit more nervous, tense in your speech. Not that there was. It's still early, but just
10 seconds left.
Plus 4 was saying noise thing again. But 4 did say she heard a noise. Someone talk.
Thank you, Mr.
I
Dramatic. So, Miss Kondo, you have 1 minute. Warning, Miss Clue.
Who do you want me to do? Who do you want? I don't remember.
Number 5 accepted.
Number 1, grayish. I think he might be accepted, so I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt to number 2. I think you play a little bit different from that by grayish because you're experienced to play it. Number 5, give him more grayish. More reddish. But oh my god, you are gonna see me stop doing that. Number 5, I think with you and your mom, because you were Mafia last week, and I think you were all over the place. So I think on the second I will be able to find out. Number 6, just for the principle, I would like nominate you right now, but she decided not to because really, even if you're red, I will vote you out, like for real.
10 seconds.
Mr. Ross, same last time. It's hard to tell. Number 8, grayish, and you will spare, so we'll see how it goes and it comes back.
Thank you, your minute is over. Your minute is over. Alright, so I'm just gonna remind the rules to everyone. So play number 1 and play number 5 are out for elimination. You will both have 30 seconds. We vote first. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. So play number 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 7. You vote for playing
2, 3, 4, 5 and 6.
No, because you're okay, sorry. Number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You vote for player number 1. And players 7, 8, 9, 10 and 1, you play for number 5. Is that clear? Adam, you vote for number 1.
Just move on.
Okay, so in this order, 1, 5. Who votes for player number 1? I don't count it, that's fine. Who was for play number 7? 5. Yeah, because. Yeah. So 30 seconds. So play number 1. Give me 2 seconds. You have 30 seconds.
I can give you the 30, but okay. Adam, it's just part of things so I can have a little bit of extra and like trying to get some more from the table because I'm the last one to speak on the second day. That's it. So move on. What I say 5 because I picked something on his speech. What it's 9 said, I do actually pick something in your speech. That's the only reason. Yeah, I would love to nominate 6 as well.
5
but I
seconds.
would still be more suspicious about 5. So that's the only reason why I did nominate him.
Your minute, your 30 seconds are over. Thank you. Player number 5, you have 30 seconds.
Yeah, so I don't know which to address. I didn't hear a noise, but I'm not prepared to wipe it off the table because it has been significant. I didn't hear a voice, but anyway, and regarding the speech, I mean, I can't really rebut it, but I guess we'll go around another round and see where we get to. There's definitely a few more people on the table. I'm
10
leaning
seconds.
suspicion on, I don't know if that's because of inability to play this type of game or if it's a strategy, so I'm definitely grey on 7-2.
Your 30 seconds are over. Alright, so let's vote again in this order. 1, 5. Who wants to vote against player number 1? Thank you. Who wants to vote against player number 5? Perfect tie, thank you. Now we will go for who wants to, for both of them to leave the table. And this needs to be the unanimity, whatever the word is. Who wants to have both to leave the table? Thank you very much. Night falls upon the city. As the city rests, only the vicious mafia raises their pistol and walks past number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. Thank you, Mafia. Mafia don't wakes up and looks for sheriff. Thank you, Mafia Don. Sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Please, everyone, stay in your sleeping position. Player number 8, your 3 best guesses.
5. 3. 2.
Thank you, number 8. You can go back to sleep. Everyone wakes up. Good morning, everyone. Bad news. Player number 8, we have Mafia in the city. Player number 8, you were killed. You have 1 minute.
I knew I was gonna die because I didn't die last game. So, yeah. So 5 for for what you said is really tense. So I mean, it would be your second time being Mafia. So, that would be quite in character for someone who hasn't really played Mafia. Like, you know, to be a little bit more tense. 3 and 2 only because you guys had the same speech. And then I found your speech. I've played with you before, so I found it to be a bit too analytical. And you kind of kept the same tone as when you were Mafia on the first game. So that's suspicious to me. And I'm sorry, Adam, I have to put you in there as well, just because the attitude has changed. So I don't know whether it's genuine upset or like something else, or you're tired. But yeah,
10 seconds.
I mean, reading Karl Marx would do that. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm leaning. Yeah, so hopefully Sheriff can figure this out and City wins.
Thank you, Miss Reggie. Please, everyone, give her a round of applause. And we start today's discussion with player number 2, Mr. Amok. You have 1 minute.
Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention on the first rounds of speech. I don't really mind if I get voted out because I'm not sheriff at least. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, so I guess.
Thank you, Mr. Amlock. Mr. Artist, you have 1 minute.
So, Mr. Hamlock, I can't play with you because you didn't give analysis. So I will play with player number 4 for now because of her good vibes, and she tried to help Red citizens to find the Mafia because of this, but it was funny with, but I don't know if you try to cover. So player number 5 is neutral for me. Just I didn't notice any changes, but I will take in account all your suspicions against him. So player number 6 and 7 speech was emptiest for me. So it was emptiest speeches for me. So
10 seconds.
maybe I will nominate player number 6 for now. If somebody
Accepted.
wants to nominate another player, you can nominate, and we will think about this. Player number 9 and
Thank you,
10
Mr. Artist. Your minute is over. Miss Clue, you have 1 minute.
Okay, thank you for playing with me. That's great. Cool. Cheers. I love your analysis. I find it cohesive to when you have played non-Mafia citizen. So I am therefore playing with you, not just because you're playing with me. I would have said that anyway. I'm nominating 5 simply because it's been
5
mentioned.
accepted.
What? Not accepted?
5 accepted.
Oh, okay. I was like, unaccepted. Simply because it's been mentioned. So I just want to put it out there and have other people have the chance to vote other people. 6, you're playing more animated compared to last time. Glad you're feeling better. Not sure if that's the Mafia or the citizen in you, but we will see. 7, I'm not sure. And to clarify, the noise was a male voice I heard.
10
it could have been
seconds.
someone outside, but just based on what I've heard, this area is a little grey for me, so just take that with a grain of salt. 9 and 10. 10, you're
Thank
a
you,
little
Miss
worried
Clue. Your
about
minute
yourself.
is over. Mr. Fox, you have 1 minute.
So I don't think you would come out as hard with the noise if you were dark, so I'm willing to play with you. Nomination, understood. But given that and the fact that I want to trust it on this side of the table between you two, 6, I don't know why you do this every time. The change of character throws me off, but it makes me, in this case, want to see you more red. So I'll be nominating 7, and
7
obviously
accepted.
you can reply to the potential noises during that period. And then 2, I've changed my tune on a little bit. I think I'm willing to play with him now, because I think I can get in his headspace about where he's been at. He's obviously a little bit frustrated with the rule change, but I don't think he wouldn't play. I'm assuming
10
he's not going
seconds.
to play that in a Mafia position, because it's putting too much heat on him. So it's leaning me towards trusting him for now.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Your minute is over. Mr. President, you have 1 minute.
Yeah, I think player number 2 just doesn't like surprises, and I guess the rule changes were a bit surprising. But for me, even though number 3 seems like slightly different in the way he plays, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't know, just the way he's playing. I think he's probably bad, but I can't say for sure yet. Number 4, I think you're right based on your speech and demeanor. Number 5, yeah, you are acting quite nervous, and I thank you that you want to play with me, but I am a little bit too suspicious of you to play with you. So, yes.
10 seconds.
And then 3, 5, and then I'm not sure, but I feel like in that corner, 10 and 9, or maybe 10.
Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. President. Your minute is over. Mr. Rat, you have 1 minute.
I think number 2 is a very flexible player, so it could be a Mafia tactic. But at the same time, that first speech was red. Number 3, more Mafia. Number 5, definitely more red energy. Number 4, red. That speech was pretty analytical. I feel like number 9 is going under the radar somewhat, and number 10. Number 5, I think that's just his normal skimming behaviour. People have a default. number 6, probably more red. But I honestly think the nervousness is a crock. It's a stimming
10 seconds.
task.
Thank you, Mr. Rat. Mr. Dramatic,
Oh.
your minute.
Okay. I actually think, I mean, I obviously disagree with the comment about me betting on it. He is more red for me. I don't know why I'm directing this sort of game master, sorry. More red to me. I'm, I'm not definitely, but I'm leaning slightly more towards red, just because the demeanor is different from last game when he was Mafia. 5, I just do still feel you're a little bit dark. And even when A was going and giving her reasoning, I don't know. To me, you do what I think I do as well when like Mafia, you're Mafia and someone's calling you out, you're like, I don't know about that, interesting. I don't know. That's what I thought, and I thought you were nervous anyway, so I forget who we've got nominated, but I will nominate 5.
5 supporting.
Okay.
10 seconds.
4 is good. 3, I'm leaning more dark. 6, I can't play with.
Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Your minute is over. Miss Kondo, you have 1 minute.
Okay, so I'm confident a couple of people. I'm confident about a couple of people after the speeches, but I'm confused about the third Mafia. So for me, definitely, I would say 5 is definitely different. And then maybe 3 or 2. But then my confusion will be in between 6 and 7. Because you're giving me really rich, like you're very like calm, you like engage in the table, that you usually like that. Yeah. You're doubting me, checking me, because you are way more passionate than last time when you're like, no, I don't know, which is like usually what you do with Mafia. So if whatever who sheriff needs to check me to like do it, then do it. I'm just not sure
10
about
seconds.
2. This is upset, but if he's not gonna engage, then we're gonna be in trouble. Why? No, we have nominations of the people like saying.
Thank you, Miss Kondo. Your minute is over. We will end today's discussion with player number 1, Miss Phoenix. You have 1 minute.
I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna nominate player number 3 because we need
Player number 3 accepted.
more nominations at this stage. 2 is not enough, so remember that. Number 2, let's see what happened because you're confusing me, but there is a part of me that thinks that you're actually upset or tired or whatever, so let's see what happened. 3, you change a little bit. 4 is giving me red vibes, absolutely. 5, I just picked up at the beginning. Your speech didn't give me much towards red, like to change my mind fully. But for me right now, it's 5, 3, probably 10. There's something off there. So, and also she was super aggressive when I say check her. So that's weird. Yeah, you were. So I don't know, or maybe 9, but let's see what happens.
10 seconds.
You change in a kind of good way, so I'm not really sure about it. And 7, yeah, it's true, your speech was totally different as being Mafia, so I would say that you're more red.
Thank you, Miss Phoenix. Your minute is over. It's time to cast your vote. From now on, no gesture is allowed. Please remove hands and elbow from the table. The following player are up for elimination in this order: 6, 5, 7, 3. I repeat: 6, 5, 7, 3. Who would like to vote for player number 6? Thank you, 1 vote. Who would like to play for player number 5? Thank you, 3 votes. Who would like to vote against player number 7? Thank you, 2 votes. Who would like to vote against player number 3? Thank you, 2 votes. So, 1 person did not vote, Adam, so, Mr. Unlock. So your vote is going against the last player, so player number 3. So we have a tie. Player number 3 and player number 5. We will start, you both have 30 seconds, and we will start with player number 5. Please give me 2 seconds. Okay. Player number 5, you have 30 seconds.
I was trying to indicate to you, but you never looked down here once. I checked you first, so if I get another round, at least I can do another check. At this stage, I'm still fairly confident on 7, but it's making me very unsure. What? I've only got 30 seconds. 3, I'm not sure about, but obviously I'm going against you in this.
Who did you check?
Two.
Good or
warning,
bad?
Mr.
Good.
Two warning, Mr.
That's why
Dramatic.
I came back on that first round and said I am playing with him.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. Your 30 seconds are over. We will have now Mr. Artist.
So you're a sheriff or what? Ah, wow. So I should vote against myself? Probably. If you're a sheriff. So we checked two and they... I don't know if nobody is sheriff. So I have suspicions against player number one.
And sheriff, he's bad.
Warning,
Fine.
Mr. President.
I,
5 seconds. Sorry.
I have.
I haven't checked 5.
Okay, warning again, Mr. Fox. Okay, let me just do a little warning thing. Mrs. Clue, you have 1, Fox 1, President 1, Dramatic 2. Okay, let's vote. So the 2 following players are for elimination, player number 5 and player number 3 in this exact order, 5 and 3. Who would like to vote against player number 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, thank you. Who would like to vote against player number 3? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're missing 2 people. So, yeah, okay. So the last 2 votes go against player number 3. Player number 3, you were eliminated, your last minute.
Yes, I don't know from if to choose from them. I will believe player number 5 because player number 6 he didn't give any analysis. And if you know he is dark, why didn't you vote again? No, I mean why didn't you nominate? He nominated. Let's change. That's good. Okay, so I'm red player, so I don't know who is the sheriff. It's too much, too little time to analyze all positions. So I can give just any different information. I have suspicions about player number 1 because she told I am changed from last time, but last time I was done. So if I'm changed, I should be red, but she think I am dark. So that's kind of suspicion. Number 8, number 9, number 9.
Thank
I
you,
don't know.
Mr. Artist. Please everyone give a round of applause as Mr. Artist goes to jail. Night falls upon the city. As the city rests, only the vicious mafia raises their pistol and moves past numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Mafia. Mafia, don't please wake up and check for sheriff. Thank you, Mafia Don. Sheriff, please wake up and look for Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Everyone, please wake up. Player number 5, you were shot, your last minute.
Obviously that rings true to... I checked 4, I feel like it was a bit wasted, but I've been suspicious of 7, and so it's left me, I tried to follow the... because 7's the one, as we say, if you're confident, then I need to not waste a check, and you were one that was on my periphery saying that there was a noise being made, and I didn't hear it, so I needed to check it.
Oh, Mr. Rats, warning.
I checked 4, she is red. Okay? I didn't check 1, I checked 2. So 2 and 4 I've checked, and they are red. I feel like I probably should have checked that side of the table, but given 4 threw out early confidently that there was a noise and I wasn't able to hear it, I thought I'd check. But in this case, I'm thinking obviously we need to be looking at 6 given the
10
claim,
seconds.
and 7's making me, it's just still dark to me, so it's both you two over here I think are playing a good game.
Thank you, Mr. Fox, your minute is over. Please give him a round of applause as he goes to sleep for his final rest. Today's discussion starts with playing number 4. Miss Clue, you have 1 minute.
I'm not sure why he checked me specifically, given that there was absolutely no one on my case. What do I think of 6? I am not playing with 6. I'm not playing with 7 either. What? Oh, sorry.
I revealed
sorry.
myself to you.
Warning, Mr. President, that's your second,
Even
be
before
careful.
he claimed it.
I did get a foot touch. I will say that. That's the only reason I'm. I'll vote 7. Someone else vote 6. What? Oh, I nominate 7. Sorry.
7 accepted.
Someone else nominate 6. And it's that. All right. And then someone else nominate 10. I have nothing else to go on. I'm really not sure about you, but continuing pass.
Thank you, Miss Clue. Mr. President, you have 1 minute, and be careful, you're on to warning.
Okay, so I checked number 5. He was dark, and I waited because it seemed like the general consensus was to nominate player number 5, so I wasn't going to reveal myself until he claimed sheriff, and he was going to vote number 3, which is probably innocent, which is why I revealed myself. Yeah, he killed himself because I revealed myself sheriff, so he knew one of us would be bad. I checked number 10. Number 10 is bad. Okay?
Why did you reveal yourself?
Hey, Miss Mondo.
I just explained it, and I revealed myself. You're supposed
Warning.
to cover for me, so I don't have to reveal myself. Anyway, you do whatever you want. Number 10 is bad. Number 2 is probably bad because they're all the one who voted against number 3. Player number 5 was bad. He shot himself, and yeah, that's good level of play. But I hope it doesn't pass. Please vote number 10. Nominate number 10.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your minute is over. Mr. Rat, you have 1 minute.
So who here agrees with number 6? Just give a thumbs up. Alright. I did hear a sound. I'm not lying. I heard a sound there. Some sort of movement of some sort. Like waving or something. I don't know. It's very brief. Everyone else. Number 1 out of 5 people in front of me were the darkest. Number 10, I've been more paying attention here, so I don't know what the hell you two are doing. I've been having more energy. I still think number 4 is red. Number 2, probably more red.
10 seconds. Thank you, Mr. Rat. Mr. Dramatic, you have 1 minute.
I know you can't really speak because you've got warnings, but the only thing that I'm not buying is why did you reveal to 4 when you haven't checked her? You haven't. I know, but it's a very risky move to reveal to someone that you haven't checked. But then again, I do sort of buy what you were saying about you weren't going to reveal because you thought he was going to get voted out anyway. But but then the other reason I don't buy it is I feel like would have been too hard to coordinate shooting himself. Because why would they should have shot? No.
He said 5 during his
Mr.
speech.
President, that's your 3rd warning. From now on, you're not allowed to speak again, or you're gonna leave the table.
Because if we're saying there's 2 or 3
10
Mafia left,
seconds.
I don't. I'm just going to nominate 6.
6 accepted.
Keep going round. I don't.
Thank
think
you,
they're gonna
Mr. Dramatic. Your minute is over, as you could hear. Miss Kondo, you have 1 minute.
And for the nomination number 6, I mean 4, 5, to like play that amazing on basket. Like he would have to be dumb to like even suggest it. I don't think it's there. I'm sorry. And then you say you check 5 and he was bad and then you reveal to say 4. It just doesn't make sense. Could I be wrong? Maybe 90% of the time. Could be, but it's just too obvious. So I will go for 6 on this one. After that, obviously, I play with 2, number 4, because you will check as red, and I believe 5 was sheriff. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I really not sure now anymore because I don't think 3 then it was bad. So that would be at least this is gonna 3 mafia. So we're gonna have 2 mafias left. So yeah, 2 mafias around here. So we need to figure out. But I know who I am. And
10
you say
seconds
you
left.
check me, that is bad. I know who I am. So 1, 2, 3, I'm suspicious of you. We're gonna wait for you what you're gonna say. Because he apparently checked me.
Thank you, Miss Kondo. Your
like,
minute is over. Miss Phoenix, you have 1 minute.
I'm quite confused. So, theoretically, we should be kicking out the why me and now you're giving me that advice. Okay, go back to it. So, theoretically, we should be kicking out the 2 sheriffs out of the table. What happened? We're in a really critical situation because if we kick out the wrong person, we're doomed. If we're not sure that 3 was Mafia, there still could be 3. So I'm not pretty sure what to do.
One is
There is
Mafia,
two
it's
Mafia?
critical round.
Mr.
I'm not
Mafia.
Mafia. That's super weird.
Mr. Hamlock, if you keep going,
What I-
you'll
what
have
I
a second
think-
warning.
I have a really weird vibe about 10. That's what at the last time I said to him, check 9 or check 10. And I do that a lot of, and 5, I don't know why. The only thing that I don't buy from 5 is that he checked 4. That's the
10
only thing that I
seconds.
don't believe. Of course, it's really elaborate to
He doesn't have
get him
Miss
experience.
killed,
Kondo, that's your
but
second warning.
he was different. So to be honest,
Thank
And
you,
again,
Miss
what to do.
Phoenix. Just gonna give a little warning situation because some people could be kicked out of the table if you're not coming down. Mr. Hamlock, you have 1 warning. Mrs. Clue 1. Mr. Fox 1 is gone. Mr. President 3. Next round you're kicked out. Mr. Rat 1. Mr. Dramatic 2. Miss Kondo 2. We're gonna end today's discussion with player number 2. Mr. Hamlock, you have 1 minute.
So there's only one question everyone needs to ask themselves. Which one of them is sheriff? I'm going to present some evidence. Everyone thought player 5 was acting odd the whole time. People acting odd are either Mafia or their sheriff. Player 6 revealed late. Not a little bit late, a lot late. Player 6's checks made no sense. I can confirm I did not look at 5 the whole time. All this shows 6 is dark. He's just revealing late after the fact to try and contradict it. And we can also know that 3 is good. Why? Because 3 said, oh, it's me versus the sheriff. I have to die. So all this just points towards the fact that 6 is not the sheriff. This is
10
why it's
seconds.
simple. And this is why 1 saying it's confusing is so dark. And she's trying to cause any confusion because it's a critical round because there's 3 left. The only vote you can do, which makes sense.
Thank
is
you,
to
Mr.
vote at
Hamlock.
6.
Your minute is over. Okay, it's time to cast your vote. From now on, no gesture is allowed. If you keep gesturing, you're gonna get a warning. Please remove all elbows and hands from the table. The following players are up for elimination in this exact order. 7, 10, and 6. I repeat, 7, 10, and 6. Who would like to vote against player number 7? Thank you, 0 vote. Who would like to vote against player number 10? Thank you, 3 votes. Who would like to vote against player number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4 votes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 7. So perfect. So player number 6, you received the most votes. You're being put in jail. Your last minute.
Number 4, you're a very useless player. You're the worst player ever. Number 10 is Mafia, and then number 2. It's that simple. Pass.
Thank you, Mr. President. Time. Oh yeah, please a round of applause. Time to go to sleep. As someone would say, buenas noches. As the city rests, only the vicious mafia raises their pistol and walk past the player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Miss wakes up. It's a new day. It's a bad news. Player number 2, you were killed. Your last minute.
So it's obvious, and that's all the confirmation you need that 5 was sheriff, because he checked me and I'm dead now. Now, it's obviously 1 has to go next because she voted with 6. She was defending 6 the whole time. No one else makes sense. If after 1 goes, you need to be very suspicious of 7 because 7 also voted with him. But I do believe 7, he does have a way of thinking. He does like to sort of be independent of the group. He might use different logic, but 1 is obviously the first that needs to go because she was also so certain on this is a critical night. We need to make sure we're voting for the right person, and it was not towards 6. The fact that we're still playing shows that 6 was Mafia. The only other thing then I'll say is obviously 4 is going to die next night, unfortunately, because the Mafia are killing everyone who's been indicated as red. Now,
10 seconds.
Look, 9 did something very dark at the beginning in that he was speaking to the Game Master and then said, why am I speaking to the Game Master? That's a very dark thing to do.
Thank you, Mr. Amlock. Your minute is over. Please, everyone, give him a round of applause as he's going into his coffin. And we start today's discussion with player number 7, Mr. Ratch. You have 1 minute.
So I think we should do a split vote. Get rid of 10 and 1. Well, I think 4's red. You two like to play your little mind games. So one of you is Mafia. I think 9 is more red. But 10, 1 of you is Mafia. That's what I feel. You're playing all these mind games, talking good, experienced players, and I'm starting to see that you're starting to remind me of the times you were Mafia. Playing the little games right now, see? So I nominate number 10.
10 accepted. 10 seconds. Thank you, Mr. Rat. Mr. Dramatic, you have 1 minute.
Okay, listen, I'm overthinking that because I'm getting scared. So, I was all agreeing, okay, so from Hemlock's speech, I was all agreeing until he mentioned 4, like, oh, number 4 should die next. That was weird. And then as soon as I started making a face, he immediately then goes, oh, actually, number 9's dark because of what he said earlier. And I'm just really, really scared that he is Mafia and he did kill himself and 10 is Mafia too. I know, I'm not saying that that's what I'm doing. I'm just talking out loud. The most...
Miss Kondo, warning.
Okay, listen. There's 2 Mafia, I think. Oh, no, that can't be. Oh my God. So obviously 1 Mafia was between 5 and 6. Oh, but then hang on, no.
10 seconds.
Oh shit. Who's nominated? No, that doesn't count. Is he ready? No, I nominate 7.
Accepted, and your minute is over. So Miss Kondo can't speak because she already has 3 warning, but however you can tell me who you want to nominate. 1 accepted. Player number 1, you have 1 minute.
Okay, really, I am good. Yes, I am. When you give me, so what I was saying that I play with you because we vote together. That gives me totally advice from you. So now I don't really know what to think about you. That was off. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, we don't have no sheriff. I assume you're good. 5, you are good. My suspicions are here, these 2, since the beginning. So remember, I always ask to check 10 and check 9, because that's my suspicions there. What happened? I have a weird vibe about 10. Her reaction when he pointed out about this guy mentioned 4, she was super normal about it. Super normal. In other scenarios, you would be like, oh yeah, that's so weird. Why he mentioned
10
4?
seconds.
So you are acting really weird. I think I'm gonna support the nomination of number 10 unless
Number
you
10
are
accepted.
playing me, because that will be.
Thank you, Miss Kondo, and we end today's discussion with player number 4. Oh, Miss Phoenix, my apologies. We end today's discussion with player number 4, Miss Clue. You have 1 minute.
Okay, these 2 voted together. I am consistently dark on 7, so I'm not going to change what I'm doing now. What does that mean? You're red, is that what you're saying? Okay, cool, that's great. Who do I think is? I think you are good, and I think potentially no. Wait, what? Who else? Oh, nominate 7.
7 supported.
Thank you. I actually don't know what's happening now, to be honest. I'm sorry, guys. Is it possible there's still 2 Mafia yet?
It's possible.
Mr. Rat, this is your second warning.
Remember how you fight
Miss
them when I'm
Kondo, Miss Phoenix, sorry, warning. And 5 seconds because everyone is. Okay, your minute is over. It's time to cast your vote. From now on, no gesture is allowed. Please remove elbows and arms from the table. The following player are for elimination in this order: 10, 7, 1. I repeat: 10, 7, 1. Who would like to vote against player number 10? 2, thank you. Who would like to vote against player number 7? 3, thank you. Who would like to vote against player number 1? 0, thank you. Player number 7, you received the most votes. Your last minute.
I'm red. If red loses, I'm gonna pass.
Thank you, Mr. Rat. Time to go to sleep. As the city rests, only vicious mafia raises their vehicles and walks past number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Mafia. Mafia don't wake up and look for sharing.
Everything's alright.
Thank you, Mafia. Sheriff wakes up and looks for Mafia.
I'm high on believing that you're in
Thank you,
love
Sheriff.
with me.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and Becky. Bad news, guys. Player number 4, you were killed. Your last minute.
I knew I would die because it just made sense because I was the reddest. Damn, you got emotional on me. I genuinely don't know because I didn't trust 6's judgment of 10 being bad. And if 6 was not sheriff, which I don't think he was sheriff. So I don't think 6 was sheriff. Logic being, if he's throwing all the blame on 10, I think 10 is red. But I can also acknowledge that I was very much on 4 last time, so I don't know. I do not know. But this is a very interesting game. And may the city win. Us.
Thank you, Miss Clue. Please give a round of applause as she leaves the table. And we start today's discussion with player number 9, Mr. Dramatic. You have 1 minute.
I feel sick. As soon as I nominated 7, I realised that this was about to happen. And I have to choose now between you two. Can I nominate myself and just leave? It's too hard. No, I'm joking. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. No, I mean, of course I'll nominate someone.
We just nominate each of us too.
Okay, yeah.
Miss Phoenix, that's your second warning.
That's fine. Okay, I'll nominate 10.
10 accepted.
I'm not saying I don't want to play this anymore. I'm sick. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Quickly, who did 5 sheriffs say he checked? And 2, 4, and they were both good allegedly in his mind. And then 6 reckons he checked you and you were bad, and he checked 5. He was bad.
Oh, 5 seconds. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Dramatic. Sorry for your 10 seconds warning. Miss Kondo, you have 1 minute.
I nominate 1.
One
But
accepted.
seriously, we're gonna lose because of you, Mr. Dramatic. You can nominate whoever you want. You want to nominate him because I also start of him because I don't know exactly what's going on. But I'm gonna go with what the city is going. Okay. Number 2 left saying that 1 was suspicious. Number 4 left. Number 1 was suspicious. Even number 7 left being suspicious of you and me. Oh, I think so. Yeah. Number 7 was with you, but even when he wasn't speaking on the other one, he said like, "Oh, I think it's either 1 or 10. We should like do it," because he was suspicious of you as well. I hate this thing. I hate it. I'm gonna vote for one, and it's up to. I don't even know who to stress. After you, maybe, because you know, no, but you nominated me. You know what? Whatever. Oh gosh, that's it. I pass. This is too much.
Thank you, Miss Kondo. Miss Phoenix, your minute.
I'm supporting the nomination of play number 2.
Support.
Even if it's you, since the beginning, I wasn't sure about her. I knew I wasn't gonna be killed. It was obvious. He was the one to mention 4. You picked that up. She was normal when she said 4. And even though you was like, oh yeah, makes sense. Remember? She didn't say anything about it. That's all. Second, when you were about like, okay, let's nominate, and I say, let's each of us nominate to each other, she was like, no, you don't do that. Why don't do that? Remember,
I can hear you and you already have
that
3
we
warnings.
actually nominate each other, and I told her, okay,
You're
we
touching
just
him
said we
again,
don't
you're
care.
leaving the table.
So, I think that you're actually red. Why? Because your reaction has been genuine the whole game. Every time she goes like, okay,
10
time to go to
seconds.
sleep, or someone get killed, you seem genuine. So I hope you don't actually are the mafia. I will say that probably he was mafia, and it will make sense how elaborate
Thank you,
his plan
Miss
was.
Phoenix. A minute is over. It's time to cast your vote. From now on, no gesture is allowed. Please remove your hands and elbows from the table. The following players are up for elimination in this exact order. 10, 1. I repeat, player number 10, player number 1. Who wants to vote against player number 10? Thank you, 1 vote. Who wants to vote against player number 1? Thank you, 2 votes. Player number 1, you're put in jail, your last minute.
These last 2 games, really. I was right. So it's one of you guys, and I'm gonna.
Thank you,
Same.
you left the table, so you pass. And I declare the end of the game and the winner of Mafia. Mafia was player, Mafia done was number 5, number 3, number 10. Sheriff was player number 6.
I don't find the beginning. And I'm like,
Why did you?
No,
I was
right.
To make it everyone's
Well, to be fair, I made a few mistakes during this game because they were, it was 3 finals.
Do you know what? I still couldn't decide.